Yeah, hello, can you hear me? Yeah, all good, man. How about you? Okay, we'll just wait for people to join. Um, then we'll start the stream. For now, let me just go to again. ब्रांड अच्छा कर रहा है तो वीडियो में Okay, we got like three views for now. We'll just start with them right now. Okay. Oh, can't. Hey, can you like tell me if you can hear me properly, or is it static? Hey, guys, can you hear me? Okay, that works. We'll start with BDC. Let me just go to BDC chart. Okay. Okay, before we give out any market updates, I would like to give you an intro about myself. I go by the name One Piece on Twitter, right? And I've been trading for like 3 to 4 years now. For 1 or 2 years, I've been like giving out signals and everything because I think my market grip is now a bit better than most of the people in the community right now. So we'll start with BDC. I'm gonna like tell you about what I view on it, like what's my take on the current market that's going on. As for higher time frame, I do believe we haven't bottomed on it, and I do think we could touch 58 or even 40s before going back up. Just open the weekly chart for a better view. On this high time frame, I think this low will be swept. That's just a matter of time. We might be able to get a good bounce, like from 62 back to its 80s, and this gap is what I'm looking for on a high time frame for pushing price back or down. But if we straight go down, that's okay too. I'm like open for that too. Like if we just touch like 50s or even 40s, I'm gonna buy on like spot, and I will be going for a long, at least till hundreds. I think we have a lot of liquidity that needs to be swept in this area. For that, we have to take out the lower liquidity. So something like this on a high time frame is like more logical for me. We did bounce from the NPUC, right? If you can look here, but this is not the direction I was looking for. I was hoping if we bounce from here, we could at least go straight to his 80s, like a fast move. But what we did is we went back to the wall, and now we are trying to rotate in this area. We might range, but that's not something I can confirm for now. Okay, first of all, I do have to tell you this is not a financial advice to buy around 48 or 50s. This is just for educational purposes. And you have to understand the market changes swiftly. Like if you are in the trading business, you have to understand the bias is not your friend. You don't have to keep a bias for, like trading. You just have to go with the flow. And if you guys are, like working on prop firms, I do think you guys should avail the one piece 40 discount while we're on the screen because it will be ended after the screen. So on a lower time frame, let's go on a lower time frame. We had a few, like me and Shinny had a few around here. I'll just go like 15 minutes for you to better understand this. Okay, this is the current market profile. If you guys wish to know like what's happening. Yeah, we had a PO around here, which got front run beforehand, which was like near the wall, like really area low. This here is or this here is POC. People who trade, they must know about this, right? This is the basic thing. If you don't, I will explain it to you. This is market volume profile, right? Where you like just try to understand where the market is going right now. So in this market volume profile, if you can see, this here is the volume area low, and this is the volume area high. While in between, this is the NPOC, where the most liquidity is in this range. So for now, I do believe that market might push back up, holding this low if we are currently in a range. If not, then we can see a quick move towards at least 60s or even near this low, then back towards up. This is what I do think can happen. These are the two scenarios I'm currently working on. If we're bullish, we should hold this low, right? Like we should hold this low, step back into the volume area and then at least travel towards the NPOC. Okay, might reject from here. If not, then we go back towards more up, like towards the value area high. Take out like these highs and come back down towards more, like for at least around 62. Yeah. from up towards, like something like this. Let me remove the extra lines. So yeah, thinking of taking out these two highs before going more down and holding this low. If we step back in this volume area within this endless session, hopefully we'll be seeing a quick move up towards either NPOC or volume area high. And then rejection from there will definitely be the confirmation for me to show up towards 62, so case something. Hopefully this here will be the last area where the price will stop and we go back towards 80s at least, or even not, if not 80s, at least till 75. This here is a POI which I have marked before, but I'll just mark it right now. By the way, if you guys have any questions, you guys can ask me in the chat. Or currently, if not, then that's fine. We'll just go with the market right now. Well, I have the same views for Ethereum right now. If we dump here, we might be going to reach these lows. Like if we go lower on BTC, like say this low or even lower at 50s in the 50s, Ethereum might take out specifically this low, which it made back back say in Feb, yeah, the Feb low. So if we go lower, we take out this low and then pump from either near this previous low, holding the low, and give us a pump towards at least this here 2600 is what I'm looking for, because here we can see the previous wall area ends, right? So if we step back, definitely we're going to travel back to the really very high, not just the NPOC, and reject from here back towards more down. Because again, this is not the bottom, right? We are looking for bottom around 50s or 40s, not here. I have like the same thoughts for Sol. I do believe this here is not the bottom. Let's just go at 4 hour. The 60s one. Yep, this here 69, 67. This here is not the bottom. I have a views much lower. I'm looking around, yep, something like 40s for Sol. And if for Doge you ask, I have like views for even lower at 0.066. I know these coins like look dead to you right now, like the current market looks dead to you, but hopefully you will say something like, why did I not buy when I had the time in near future, right? So just wait for the bottom to form and go for it. Like I will say, like at least those coins which you do think can like work for you. For me, I do believe this dot setup could work for me. If I see the price 0.068, I will definitely go for spot buy here, like for at least 40% of my wallet. And if I see even lower, like around, you can say like below this lows at 0.5, 0.05, I will add more like 20% of my wallet. Because hopefully from here, I do believe we can get a pump for around 500%, if not like even 100 to 100%. At least 100 to 200% is given. So yeah, these are the two, like a one Dodge, and there is another like Whiff. Whiff is something I was looking at, but this current setup is not working for me for on a hard time frame. This one, it looks like that to me, like if you ask me, like technically, because we were at the bottom, like in October, the price dumped even lower than the previous low. Now, if we don't like hold these lows, it's kind of over for this corner. Like, if it don't hold these lows, we might, like just have more and more range in this area and just get a little bit back, push up, and then more down. Like not much looking at with, like because market is currently down a lot on that. But if you ask me about link, I do have, like link. Yeah, I do have link at 7. I did post about it in the chat that I did pull like 10% off my wallet for link at around $7. And I'm thinking of adding more if the price comes around 6.2 because I do believe we can get a move for around um again 100% at least because only if we touch NPUC again, yeah, at least 100% move is guaranteed on this. It's a shitzel coin, like, oh, I'm sorry. It's not a coin that I might go for, but it's something I can get a move on. Like if I could get some percentage, I can get some percentage in this coin. XRP was a big disappointment, by the way. Like this year, I was hoping that we could touch like at least $5 to $6 on this, but we are back towards $1. And if we like get a good move, like or when the BTC starts pulling back up, and like I'll say I might buy in this. Yeah, I might buy in this FVG if there's a good reaction, like if I can see some good reaction, like a break of structure, I might pop onto it. But if I don't, I think we will be back towards the price as it was before 0.06. Sorry, 0.6. Well, these are some points that I'm looking at. If you guys have, like any coin you want me to look at, you guys can tell me in the in the chat right now. Or I also sometimes look at natural gas, like NG1, but it's something just like for physical stocks and everything. It looks good for a buy, not gonna lie, because it has like in a downturn for a long time. So if you guys are looking to buy for physically, I think it has a good return. Like not right now, but in future year, it will be giving good returns. This is something I'm currently learning because like I don't usually go for currencies, but I'm thinking of like going more into the currencies part. Well, as for Nasdaq, I do believe I have some views on it. I did share with some friends of mine about these views, and some of them are like agree on this. I think bottom is not yet formed in Nasdaq. What I'm looking at is 23,700 or even lower. You can say 22,600. I'm not gonna say like we'll just tap this and pump back up. Something like this is what I'm expecting. Okay, but we could potentially like just come in this area, consolidate and then pull back up. But definitely this area is something I will definitely log in if I see a good break. Um, for reviews, I can open the weekly for that so you can understand. So if we see like a jump back in January, like last year, like Feb, March, you can see like there was the same pattern that formed. Um, we take out the highs, equal highs, and then we dump towards the previous lows, right? So I'm hoping kind of like that. We have already taken out the previous high, right? Equal highs. Now, what we're gonna do, we might be able to take out this low or even this low, right? There's an FVG, like small FVG in this area, which I'm hoping for. If we get like a straight jump, I might add into it around here and we push it back towards the top. But in case if it does not work like that, then we have to wait for 20K. Yeah, it's something that we haven't seen for a long time, like push like that towards down. But if we do, just be ready for it. Like it might happen sooner or later. Oh, some giveaway today? Oh, like, oh, I don't know. Might be. But for now, I can't say if we are doing any giveaways today. But there is a promotion code for like One Piece 40. You can avail MCF account from that. It like gives you a 40% discount with the BOGO at the payout. Okay. Anybody trades dollar? UNG. Okay. Well, just sure the analysis. I was watching it for this show previous week. So these are the current views which I have on the market for 16 euro. I do believe the dollar can take out like these highs, like we can get a pump around here and go towards 105. Something like this is what I'm expecting. So if we work it with euro, we will be going back to its low, at least towards this specific pair of 1.16, and then come back towards 1.18. Uh, Overall, I do think that this here might be the high, and now we trail back lower. At least take out these lows. I do want these lows taken out before moving back up. So if people here do know me, they know me, like trading a gold and silver the most, right? So this is something I did share in my channel. I guess I did this share. Wait, let me just check. Channel. Yeah, I did share this gold updates. So now what we're expecting gold is that we take out these lows, like at least this low, right? It has already taken out the liquidity top. Now we travel back lower. 49.40 and 49.30. In this area, there's a good FUG where you can long. But if you don't get a good reaction from that area, I will suggest to wait and wait for the price to go even lower. Something like I will say either 49.200, like 22, is something I would be willing to long for. I have a PY even lower, but I don't think so. Like if the price crosses 4922 with like good speed, also like good liquidity, I won't be taking any trades in this specific zone. I will wait for even lower at 48. Yeah, 4800. There's a good FEG here. I might take a long here. 4936 is a level. 4936. Yeah, the FEG in between this here, this FEG right. I do think that price can give us a good reaction here, but if it doesn't, right, you have to wait for a break of structure. Like on something like this would be nice. Let me show you. Like if the price is going down, right? This is the structure we have right now. So if we break this, right? If you don't see a good break of structure around the PY you marked, like a break of structure, I would not suggest too long. If you do see a good break of structure, I will still say that after seeing a break of structure and the price moves up, mark a short POI, something like this. And if you see a break of structure like a lower, I will say internal break of structure like this, just cancel your long. Because in this kind of market where the price is choppyish and there's a good liquidity spot even lower, which I believe is like in 4800, I would not suggest like keeping on to your longs in this market. For example, I will try to long if we take out like this low, something like this. If we take out this low, again, the mark POI is something around there. Well, for silver too, like I'm looking for a long in this FEC. Take out this low, and come straight here, and long towards. I guess 82 looks nice. Look at NAS for now. Mm, well, it is working on a pump, I'll say. We're nearly at the start of NY, right? So might see a fake pump and then a dump. Let's see. By the way, like this is gonna be like your weekly thing. You guys are welcome anytime, and I'm gonna start like your life challenge here, in which like I will be giving out at least one to two like two trades in the stream. We will try to see, like if we can catch some good trades and we can pass account like live. That's gonna be like an interesting thing. I haven't never done that before, but we will try. Let me know like if you guys would be interested in that, because like I'm not gonna waste my time if you guys are not interested. I do not want to like just come on the screen and just go for 1 to 2 hour trades without even like knowing if you guys are interested. Bitcoin hasn't been laggy. It's just that like market has been quite choppy. This whole move has been like a real disaster for me, being honest. Um, I was working on this like market profile thing, and I've been like just been guessing of for like a long in these areas. Like once it tapped, it gave it like a good reaction to its up, right? We get a break of structure. I'm hoping for a quick long. I entered at this with my stop loss at the low. I see a good break of structure like a follow up, and then I see like weakness at the highs. And then I watch out for some kind of like in like if you can see internal break of structures. I can see the price grinding down. I put my entry break even. I see the price going down. I got close break even. The price come back up. I could see the follow up again. I waited for the price to come back towards my POI like this. I entered again all long. I could see the price not taking out the highs. I put it break even again. I closed break even around here. Then I see like a break of structure towards the lows, like these lows taken out around here, but we got rejected from the value area low again and pumped straight towards like 68. I hoped that the pump could stay forever. I entered again at around here and stop loss was around the low. I got stopped here. I saw a break of structure. I entered again around here. My stop loss was here and I put my like TP at this low. 60, 65, like 65, 100. Then I saw like a break of structure happening at 66, 500. I closed like for, I guess, 50% and put my stop loss break even. I got close break even and then it comes like down straight back towards down. So the market has been quite, like, you can say testing for my patience. Oh, start of inward is going to give us the move. For now, I do think that if we could break above this very very high, we can see at least 25 or 24,900. Yeah, 25 or 24,900 and more lower. Yeah, I think if we can get like a break here, it could go to DP. I need to see like a break structure, internals, and start of NY is in like 9 minutes, Michigan time. Yeah, I don't think so. It could follow for now. I'll wait for Michigan to start. We are holding lows for now. If I get like one more follow up, then I will try for a long. Like 5 minutes for deciding where the market is gonna go. Like today, if you see like a pump in the start of anyway, what I've seen mostly, if we get a pump, we'll definitely be dumping the whole NY. And if we get like a dump in the start of NY, we might see a good pump. Most of these days, the Asia session is something like I've seen just pumping, and NY session is like what's dumping the whole area. If you can see, this whole move was in the Asia session, right? And after afterwards, this whole move was done in the London session. Now, in the start of NY, we are seeing like a dump happening. So, if we could just a step back higher, we can travel up. If we just profile this, it's gonna be like something like this. Let me just profile this area. 5, something like this, right? Let's search for gold to dump. Okay. Um, Unless I might try along below this low around here. Well, Michigan just started and we can see a good dump. Hopefully, um, okay, what I was expecting is that if we could just take out this low, well, we might be able to still, but if you step like back towards this range, we could like take out at least the value we're high. And let me see what's BTC doing right now. Well, BTC is still in that spot. And so like we are holding the lows currently, right? If we could just flip this over from here, like give it the breakthrough, we might be able to bump at least 66 700 or even higher 66 800. Yes, already did the move. Now it's gonna be tough, like because it already took out this high. Um, just bump it through. Euro has given us the dump. I, well, people, or if you guys like trade like NAS, you guys must have like entering to just enter in the trade. Like it's fast. Like unlike Bitcoin, it's quite fast. You say like this range is like never ending. Well, for NAS, it's just gonna like move up and down at a fast speed. Damn. Um, slow. So nice. I thought we could just tap this. I wish to draw like low here. I'm not getting any entries right now. On goal, we just swept that low. Yeah, can you hear me now? Hey, can you hear me? Hello? Okay. Well, I'm hoping on like to get in a long, but I'm waiting for a break of structure at this point. If I see any break of structure, I might enter in a long. Uh, for now, definitely did not get a break, so we will not be entering in this. If I see a 1 minute break, I might consider too long in this too. Looks quite fast. Market is quite fast there. Okay, just enter like in 1 hour. Really. Yeah, Alshini is like my teacher, my sensei. So yeah, I have like the same style as him. Hmm, we need like a breakthrough at this point above this R. If not, like it's useless. Even on us, like we need like a breakthrough right now. Yeah, I'm just trading the price action at this point. Um, this pump on gold looks like yeah, it might just be a bait. I might consider the short of this POR. I'm just gonna wait because I correlated with silver and I can't see silver going way down. So let's see. Where is this? We did get a break, but it's like I will say like it's still not the break I'm looking for. The candle is still below the high. If we can like take out with the next candle, then that would be nice. Yeah, it's I guess it's just like fake breakout, but let's see. Hoping for the best right now. We might just trail back here and then pump. Yeah, I'm gonna be like streaming with MCF like on a weekly basis for now. Like from now. And we'll be taking live trades while in this NY session. So if you haven't like gotten any account, I will still say get the account for One Piece 40 while the stream is going on. Okay, let's see if we can just get a bump around here. On NAS, I do believe like we have um, next one, 56, 7. Mm, okay, let's see about Bitcoin. The break of structure did happen. Now need to see a follow-up, which we are getting at this point, but um, it should be good. Like a big candle towards up. Yep, this looks nice. If you guys did enter, I will say to close around 70% of this line and just put the stop loss break even. Even for this, like if NAS, if you trade NAS, like like you have to like hop in fast and hop in, like get out fast. So if you are in this trade, like just close like 50% of it straight. Really enter the range. If you could just hold it off, like still stay in, we can't have the value very high. Rather, if you guys are in this BDC trade, like if you guys would take, just put it stop loss break even, and take out most of it. As for NAS, I did take out like 50% around here. The gold still looks bullish, so I might just like take a shot from a bit above, somewhere like around here would be nice. Okay, we will be ending the stream here. If you guys did take the advantage of One Piece 40, that's great. But if not, that's fine. We will be, like doing this stream like next week too. You guys can join. Hopefully more people will join because like we did not schedule this stream this time. Hopefully it will be scheduled and you guys will be able to like get notification about it. Do click on like, share, and subscribe. Okay, guys, take care.